Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. Today, I wanted to give a few more thoughts on Coronation. I wanted to talk about how wonderful this trip has been and wrap things up before I take a couple days and just relax and stay off my phone and enjoy my time here in the most beautiful place ever, England. I love it so much and I'm just so thrilled to be here as I continue to tell you, but I really am. I'm so thrilled. But don't worry, I have tons of stuff scheduled. You'll see regularly scheduled things on the channel, but I'm taking just a couple days to step back and enjoy the family here in jolly old England. But you guys, this has been the best trip. It really has. I reflect on it and think about it from seeing, King Charles within the first few hours of being here to seeing Princess Anne, how much that meant to me. Wish I could have seen my Catherine. P.S. I am haunted in a good way by this picture. I just keep thinking about how, what's the word, ethereal she looks here. Just beautiful. Look at that. That headpiece, the makeup, all of it. Just gorgeous. I mean, stunning, right? Same with Princess Charlotte. Just a beautiful, sweet little girl. All the kids, they look great. But I'm just, I'm always captivated by Catherine. I'm still hoping to meet her. I'm not giving up hope yet. Maybe she'll come out and say, hey, thanks for being here. Anyway, but it's just been the best time. We really have enjoyed it. It's been incredible. I can't recall ever being in such a big crowd in my life. I've been to some events, but obviously nothing as historical as this, and I've never been in such a big crowd. It was intimidating at times, but it was wonderful. Everybody was so lovely, and the enthusiasm was contagious, I'll say. It was just such a good time. We really enjoyed ourselves, and it's just, again, just so fascinating to see history up close like that and to be a part of it and to experience it and all. It's really a cool thing. We just appreciate everybody so much for being here and for watching. And I want to take a minute and say thank you to Princess Anne's red feather for blocking that moron. So I kept looking to see if Meghan has pulled any stunts. I haven't really seen anything. Again, we're 5 hours ahead here, so I'm sure it's probably still coming. But it's only the afternoon there, but back in America. But I don't know why. I didn't think, I really haven't thought about her too much on this trip, but I did wonder what shenanigans were coming. I haven't seen anything yet, but again, the day's still young. It wouldn't shock me. Again, kudos to Anne's red feather. We need that on those two at all times, right? I need Anne just around me at all times. I love her so much. But we went to Buckingham Palace this evening. You may have seen my short posted. We went back because I don't know. It was like we were still so into it. We wanted to go back and see if people were there and still celebrating and what was going on at the palace. And it was really cool to see, honestly. There were still a ton of people gathered. You could still feel the excitement and the energy. Just to see it, to be a part of it, we just had the best time. We truly did. And I want my co-host to come on and tell you his thoughts on all this because I know he's had the best time as well.
I am now officially co-host. King co-host. That was my coronation. This is Jay, also known as Dr. Bad Vibes on YouTube and Twitch. So, yeah, we went back. Still a lot of people there. And guards still, they're always there. The guards were still doing their thing. That was cool. Get a better look with less of a crowd. And even the news outlets were still there. Still, a lot of them are still recording. So hey, maybe we may have shown up on some international channel while walking around. But everybody was still there. Large police presence. It was cool. They were all super nice. So I saw a lot of people taking selfies with the police, and they were cool with it. And nobody was messing with the guards like in the horse video that we put up. I didn't see any of that go on this trip, thankfully. And the whole thing's been great. We were very fortunate to be able to come back out and report on this. I guess report's the word. And just enjoy ourselves a little bit. Now that we're past the coronation, trying to think of anything else that went on. I did mention, I think in the previous video, there was a little bit of talk about protests, and not long after we came back from the evening trip to Buckingham, I did see a news article about, I think it said about 52 arrests were made connected to protests. I mean, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on that. It's all, like anti-monarchy stuff. And the weird thing I noticed was that a lot of it seemed to be pro-Meghan. And I'm like, how is that connected? Obviously she doesn't like her in-laws, but they even had signs that said things like Princess of Our Hearts and Our Princess. And it's just like, as soon as I saw that, I was like, wow, did she pay to have those made? Did she ship those out? That's a little ridiculous. But yeah, nothing really amounted to anything. It sounded like somebody planned on throwing eggs at Charles, but they got to him before. I guess he was a previous somebody that was previously arrested and sentenced to community service. So I guess they picked him out immediately. So no ruckus today, thankfully. And we got some coronation themed cocktails. So thanks again to everybody that sent in a thanks or what have you for us to have a pint. We had several actually over the course of the trip, so thank you for that. And we got little cocktails. Jim put up a short. Hers was like candy. I don't know what that was, but delicious. And yeah, I mean, we're still going to be around for a little bit. Hopefully, Jen's got things scheduled. Maybe she's got a few other video schedules, so maybe we can, go back and reflect on a few more things as time goes on, and maybe some more news will come out. Like Jim was saying, the night is still young. I mean, if you do the math, I guess California is 8 hours behind England, so there's still plenty of time to do something dumb before the weekend's up. And it sounds like the news is waiting on it also. I was checking a few articles for her, and sounds like it's like they're just waiting for drama to hit. They're trying to stir it up based on the Australian interview and a few other things. So if they're smart, they'll lay low. I mean, it sounds like Harry's already headed home. I haven't heard much about him, other than him showing up in his little brief appearance in the coronation. No formal role. It did sound like he was invited to lunch at Buckingham. So as of right now, I don't think anything's come out about that. So we are curious if he actually attended that, or if if this was literally just an in and out thing. But
he hid behind Anne's feather.
Oh yeah, and Princess Anne's feather stole the show, or at least his show. She, Jim was showing me photos of that. There's no way that wasn't planned. I mean, it was like a freaking tree of a feather. It'd be like going to a concert and putting a 7-foot tall dude in the front row just to annoy people. But that was pretty funny. I mean, that was Meghan had her. Excuse me. Meghan had her candle, and Harry had his feather. So they're two birds of a feather now, and they can fly away to California and live in peace, maybe, I guess, until the divorce. So we'll see. I'm sure more news will come out as the weekend goes along. But as of right now, coronation's over. Got a new king and queen, and they've got a lot of food and drinks named after them. So we're going to keep searching out, what the restaurants have related to that. And hey, we've had a good time. We're going to keep having a good time, and we will get back to you later.
Thank you, Jay. And thank you all so much for being here. Like you said, I have lots of videos scheduled to go up for this next week, so definitely check back lots. Leave me lots of comments, and as soon as I return, I will jump in and start talking again. But again, just a huge thank you to everybody who made it possible, from your views to your thumbs up, to your comments, to everything. I have been reading your comments about how happy I sound, and I appreciate every single person who's taken the time to write me. I promise I will start writing back really soon. But again, thank you all for everything. We're just over the moon about this. We're so thrilled to be here and just really taking time to enjoy this historical moment. So thank you for coming along with me on this trip. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to bring you so many more videos. I hope you have the best day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.